Hello and welcome to Whose Turn Is It Anyway? A show of a bunch of casual players play Dungeons and Dragons not so casually. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Garrett, and this is our campaign, Ashana Rising. Last time, a month ago, in the Ashana, after the Raven Queen kidnapped or took the powers, followed the new primordial gods, and basically told Rui, "Yeah, you're just gonna take my place and kind of be the anchor for this universe or whatever." See ya. She sent y'all into the Estrax War, where y'all had some fun reuniting with some people, killed some Estrax generals, all good stuff. Nothing much really happened besides then Merlara showed up. She was at the Crate battlefield, and she told everyone, "Yeah, Rui, your ex, killed my brother and sister and the leader of Washan, and tried to kill me before Shale got us out of there. So what the fuck's that about?" And then y'all went to camp. Yeah, Rui probably made I don't know. You tell me. No idea. Is probably what Rui said.
Yep.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
That's
don't
what she
know.
said. Just like that.
Just like that. Probably in Canada now. Who knows? Um. Anyways, as y'all make your way to camp, it's basically this cliff, and they have a little pulley elevator system, whatever, that pull y'all up. Not that most of y'all need it, but whatever. They do it anyways. Poppy probably just walks up the side anyways. Whatever. That's the part we're glazing over today. We see our nice little war cancel of way too many people on screen. Seeing some familiar faces, mostly familiar faces of King Rarima, Videk, Jin, Endum, and Mercy and Shale, who no one's gonna talk to them. Other royal court members. Kelxador's here, with the Elf King Verberos, who Gleeble saved in the battle last time we played.
Actually, we've got the Elf King in our party.
Oh, sorry, yes.
We got you, buddy.
It is an Elf King, somehow not a Repack member. Somehow. Crazy.
Hey, neither is the King of Ashana. It's exclusive.
It's true. Can't be a king, actually. We have all of our current acting. There aren't really guilds anymore, but whatever. Guild masters around as well. Nicolette, Ashes, Dinriel, Namira, Silora, Valara, and Kaiser. Valara is here as well, coming to report on their progress down on the other side. You also have Bastion, kind of representing the samurai of Yodon, considering that their shogun was killed by Aurelian a month ago. You have Devolos, the wizard guy that taught Maida, who's really weird. And only new face? Yeah, only new face is Supernova. Just based on the garb, you probably put two and two together that she's the leader of Silverkeep, where the Heroes Guild is. Maida, just because you have the training in it, why not? Go ahead and roll me an insight with advantage on the group at large, in general perspectives. Jeez. Hilarious.
20. Wait.
Unnatural or natural?
No, that's natural.
Natural 20.
I looked
Great
and I was
way.
like, I get +0 to that. I get +0 to that.
That's not an insightful man. The advantage was good.
All righty then. Maida, I'm going to tell you all of this above the table, but of course you are the only person noticing all of this. First thing that you notice off the rip is that King Ririn Mav seems a lot more put together and confident since the last time y'all saw him. Most people would assume that obviously that's because, he's trying to be more put together for, the war efforts and all that. Might be a bit of an act because, he was basically breaking down oh, it's my fault that my brother is destroying all of my people. I will say, Maida, you do on the nat 20 notice that it's not an act for whatever that's worth for you. It's a genuine confidence and light air of his persona. Develos very excited to see you, Maida. Very he gives you a wave and everything. Just very, very specifically, it is you, but then also Otto because he's very interested in Otto's mechanisms. Last time y'all met, Going around, the royal court members all seem more or less on edge from battle. Videk mostly so. Hand is on dagger, making sure is always worried that someone is going to attack the king or insult the king. Therefore, he needs to put them down. What probably the weirdest thing that you catch is from Supernova. As you make eye contact with her, you recognize in her eyes a recognition and quick fear as she makes eye contact with you specifically, not the group. It's you specifically, not the group. Before quickly composing herself. Other things. Merlara seems very upset, both mostly in an angry way at the moment, but you can tell that the anger is kind of more of an act to a more inner sadness, probably related to both siblings being deceased recently. All the other guild masters are kind of in a similar state of edge as the royal court members. Elf King Verberos has a general sense of embarrassment. I assume that you all probably told each other about your various escapades across the battlefield on the way. So you know that you confidently know it's because of Gleeble's saving of him. Kelpsnor looks very smug. Nothing new there, let's be honest. And Bastion maintaining an air of composure. But you can tell that you can tell that he probably feels very you get just the way he's probably shifting his feet feels very out of place, being that he is the temporary interim shogun of Yodon. Those are the things that you pick up immediately upon walking up. I'll say that you have a little bit of time if you wanted to pass any information along to your party members. You could, but other than that, without everyone else hearing, obviously.
Are we talking whisper? Do I have to whisper, or can I just talk because we're a little bit farther away?
You can just talk.
Okay.
You'd have to whisper, obviously, if you wanted just Otto or Gleeble or somebody to know
the
rest of the party. But yeah, go ahead.
If my intuition doesn't fail me, it seems like Supernova seems to be pretty wary around me, and you guys have been in all the fights with me, so I can't see any reason why she would be afraid of me at all, due to my battle prowess. However, definitely keep an eye out for anything suspicious going on in the Nova that may or may not be super.
Maiden, is there something you're not telling us? Do you two have a history?
Oh, that's a good point.
Do we have history?
Not that you remember.
What does that mean?
Make a history right now.
Woman mentioned?
No.
Woman mentioned Godric is on the move.
Acquired.
Well,
you do not see a ring on Supernova's finger at that mention.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'll see one on Maya's finger. What are you talking about?
Also true.
Well, I must admit your comments are not off the mark entirely. With a good guess. However, that is not the case here. I do not believe that either of us have had any biblical relations. So I'm a little befuddled as to the nature of the weariness. So there may be something going on. Everyone else seems pretty genuine in their body language. So let's just go into this with an open mind, and for everybody except for Supernova. Boom, boom, boom.
One more I should probably mention, of course, special is Namira, who is probably pointedly avoiding eye contact with you as you approach.
It's understandable. I mean, I'm not going to mention anything about that, but
yeah,
that's it. I was just going to do. I was going to do a sneaky I accidentally dropped something, so I was going to lean down and quickly whisper into the Rocky Talkie what I just said. But you gave me the opportunity, so
yep,
that's it.
All right, cool. As you approach, King Rear Mauve hails you and says, "Ivory Pact. I had heard that you had made your way to the battlefield. This is the War Council. You are, of course, welcome and valued agents in this war. So
Do we need a representative? I nominate Crave.
I like to represent.
Indum will speak up and say, "Is it because of his experience in the Dragon Wars?"
Yes, of course. And his supreme prowess as exhibited when he destroyed 4 Estrax generals single-handedly.
Make an deception check.
Come on, baby! Come on, baby! Where is it? 17.
I'm just gonna roll.
Listen, I got Ben Look on standby, so you let me know. Let me know if his needs to go up or theirs needs to go down, and I'll roll it.
We're good. General, just like everyone, like ignore. Damn, 4. Wow. Like, and then like you get to Merlara, pissed, steam coming off the armor that she's losing so badly in the count.
Anyways,
I think we have
councilman.
Yeah, we have more important things. We don't need to focus on that too much.
Right this way, councilman. Please, go take your spot.
King Rare Mob like looks like he's like about to say you don't need a councilman, but just, whatever.
Man, I'm dusting off myself. I'm trying to look a little presentable right now. Hold on.
Yeah,
but
Can we usher him to like this spot
yeah,
and
go
like kind of like be in the circle, and then we're like
yeah.
completing the ring and the you know what I'm saying? Like there's an inner circle of the
You're all
council,
just like,
and then an
you
outer
guys are just
circle of like
Go crazy, yeah, go,
Yeah, where's your
I'm thinking more of like the Hokage summit where 2 of us are standing behind him.
Oh, great! Who are your 2 guards?
not me.
Otto and Poppy for very different reasons.
Yes.
Good choice. Good choice.
Sure, whatever.
Poppy is definitely the funny answer.
Exactly.
I'm very good at recon.
And that too. See, it's multifaceted.
It wasn't even for that reason. It wasn't even for that one. Anyways, sure, whatever. That's gonna be it.
Auto 1 and Echo Auto 2.
That would have been insulting.
When Otto is your bodyguard, you have infinite buddies.
Anyways, King Rare Mob looks to you, Kraith, I suppose, and so what is your report of your time in Estrex? I know we are here a bit ahead of schedule, but I'm honestly surprised that you have made it to the battlefield so quickly. How was your mission in Estrex?
Well, as far as sowing dissent, we're able to undo some of their operations in Crudence, right? That name drop correct?
Operations
Beach? Was it the beach place?
Airedale.
Erdo? Yeah, okay. They're able to undo some of their operations there. There was an attempt to make contact with the resistance forces. However, there was a complication in the matter, and we were unable to continue that outlet.
Supernova speaks out and says, "I heard that there were the rebel leaders in the south had been assassinated."
That's
that happened.
crazy.
And then we had to, we sought an audience with. I pull out my bounty book, number 2. Idrimal for those unacquainted with such matters, as I kind of like gingerly put up my book and pat it a couple times.
General surprise shakes through the group, especially from the guild masters, of course, being Silor, like especially the ones that were actually guild masters before. You know, the whole we're there for we fought Idrimal, Silora, Ashes. Well, Ashes didn't fight Idrimal, but we got appointed because of that. Ninreal became appointed after that, I think, and Nicolette. Silora's the only one who actually fought Idrimal, but she's probably the most shocked.
Man, making me do the recap, bro. I'm trying to remember everything. Okay. Also, wait, I'm privy to the knowledge that the supposedly dead Guild Captain is alive. Yeah, I am
Oh, yeah,
privy
yeah,
to that fact.
Yep.
Well, and perhaps not to acquit the fallen angel of everything that was done, I would like to mention that the slain captain is indeed alive, and under his watch was, well, we. I mean, out of character. Does anybody care if I withhold anything yet, or keep going? Just keep spitting.
I don't. I trust the
Uh,
king.
Exercise prudence.
I
Yeah,
like to
we
pretend
generally
he's my
trust the
uncle.
guy.
That's
Hmm.
all I'll say. Exercise prudence. You're doing great.
All
Out
right.
of character.
Uncle Mav.
Yes.
We picked you for a
We-
reason.
we were unable to. We were unable to make a complete ally out of Midrimal, and then shockingly, we were, or rather, Fallen Angel was intercepted by the forces of the Bizarre Lunica, Savant, Richie the Clown, and former Tower Masters of the Battle Tower. Bound in chains and I believe dragged into a hell. There be several. But before, or let me think. Oh yes, we were of course we were kind of split up at that point as some of us went into a checks my notes futuristic playing between planes of the Modrons, created in part by the fornications of Mida Jinglestone.
Devolos, so much excitement, so much excitement, and just you can tell he's just ready to raise his hand. But he, respectfully lets you continue your report.
While the rest of us found themselves in Satella's connected planes, there had been as I hope you are aware, an ongoing struggle between Satella and the forces of Zarathos.
Surprise amongst most people there.
Shit, I hope you guys knew that one.
Besides
I
the
lean
king-
in- I
the
lean
king
in.
knew, but besides the king and Videk and Kelsador.
I lean
Everyone
into
else
Great
surprised.
Seer, dial it back, dial it back.
Yeah, I won't put in too much detail. I believe some sort of an accord or progress is made between Satella and our party. As I try to not look at Otto, but I super look at Otto.
I'm also super looking at Otto.
Otto is kind of looking at Otto inwardly. See if this is true.
It was at that point the forces were able to reunite thanks to checks my notes again. The time traveling powers of Modron Jinglestone and also the mass army of Modron Jinglestones aided and abetted our efforts as we besieged Zarathos and his palace, fought the Angels of Vengeance, brought them down, and thanks to Godric especially, I believe, Zarathos is now no longer a threat. But with the great waning in his powers came a threat that was looming on the horizon long, I would say, but finally made a move in that the Raven Queen seems to have intercepted the prisoners held captive by Zarathos, that being the gods who ascended at the end of the original primordial wars. Whereabouts currently unknown, but after we managed to escape from that, we found ourselves on the battlefield, where we dispatched the Estrax generals, rallied whatever remaining forces we could, and now we find ourselves here.
One other thing I'll mention is just that the mention of the ascended gods at the end of the Dragon War. Again, more it looks like confusion, except for King Ma, Vedek, Telxador, and Devolos. But at the end of your report, King Mav looks studiously. Is thinking a lot as he tries to formulate an answer to the probably hour-long spiel Kraith just gave.
And then, and then.
And King Ma Kraith says, "Check it out on our YouTube channel. Whose turn is it anyway?"
Yeah, you've only been subscribed to Whose Turn Is It
What a
Anyway on
plug.
YouTube. You would have known.
Anyways, King Mav says the Raven Queen does show as a definite new threat on the horizon. One that we cannot quite deal with or comprehend at the moment. Especially as it seems that our other trio, quadruple, damn, we worshipped a name while y'all were gone. Anyone, what was that? Jin Hero the Gale says. The Raven Shadows, King Mav.
Raven Shadows.
To which the king says, right, the Raven Shadows, being, of course, the members Lucius Vonner, Shirhim Vo, Grits, and now it seems Jazath / Aurelian. We know that they are also a threat that we cannot quite deal with at this moment, but in the bright side, at least, our world is not an imminent threat from Zarathos or any other gods, it seems.
I
It'll
did
be
his
hard to
eye. Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Poppy. Again, a lot of people, a lot of like shock at the King Mob accepts it like purely like straight faced. Everybody else just pure shock. Like you just casually mentioned that that you took out the god of one of the strongest gods' eyes.
Yeah, I believe Poppy is wearing it as a necklace at this time.
Yeah, probably. That's right. Yes, just general amusement across the board. Speaking of the Raven Shadows and Jazath, Merlar, I believe you have a report. Melara steps forward and says, yes, as many of you know, but I'll catch, I guess, the Irie packed up. We sent a force of Ashana, the dwarves of the Vostag Mountains, and Washan to take out Estrax's one and only ally in all of this, the city of Crate and their royal knights. Our battle went much quicker. We overwhelmed them in pure numbers. And as we were in the final battle, that's when Aurelian showed up and took out the king of Crate, the leader of Washan, Voskad, who y'all have met. That was the leader of Hugor's village. And my sister, a member of the royal courts of Ashana, Sigil. He seemed to have targeted me next but before we could head into battle, Shale took it upon herself, very spiteful at the mention, to teleport and get us to escape. She kind of like starts to say, I'm not sure what happened next. Kind of like right behind Jin, Videk, and Mercy, dark flames appear.
Are they familiar?
Nope.
Are they Raven Shadows?
No. As walking through a portal of dark flames is only one of these is kind of familiar to y'all, which is Shushari, the demon king of Zidon. But also a kind of militaristic dragonborn and a dwarf in kind of royal garb. And Shushari says, I can sort of fill in the gaps. King Mob, as you requested our presence. After Merlara and Shale escaped, the one Jazath, the one formerly known as Aurelian to most of you, he decided to leave and so we were able to quickly establish order in Crate, and our forces have taken control of the city. They will not be assisting Quartermon or Estrax anytime soon.
You guys like always do it like that? Like the whoosh.
Oh, that was a bit of me. I don't know if they've ever traveled through darkness like that before. As he looks at his at the queen, who looks very unnerved, and Hanma, who is the Dragonborn, and seems unperturbed by this. Oh, sure, I'll throw this bone out. Kraith and Maida, there is a familiarity about Hanma that you can't quite put a finger on. But you're not quite able to make a connection. But there is a familiarity to to his appearance, not necessarily his attire or atmosphere about him. But
all right, I'm gonna DM you something.
I bet you're about to DM me the correct answer.
Jake, I'm gonna DM you something real quick. It's
Um,
important.
Let's see.
Something just came to mind randomly,
Yeah.
out of character. Have we ever encountered Barrows as a group?
Nope.
Or haven't.
Sure haven't.
Some weird, outstanding characters, if you think about it, you know?
Only 2 from the bingo book, I think, off the top of my head. Many other in character or out of character questions.
How do I do my taxes?
What?
Relevant to
XX.
D&D, sorry.
Oh, relevant to D.
King Rear and Mob's tax policy.
We're a tax-free organization. Next.
Sure you are. I think that's actually in the player contract.
Wow.
Ventures don't
Oh,
get taxed.
I do have a question.
Yes.
You may have covered this earlier, so I apologize. Are we rested? Because your girl is at low health.
No, you have not rested yet. If you want, honestly, though, if you want to, you could probably go ahead and long rest.
Okay.
Please
I'll
do not
wait.
start any fights.
No enemies on screen, he said.
No,
Alright.
no. Well, I didn't say that. I said no chances of a fight on screen. Very, very different.
I don't know. I mean, I could just start a fight with Poppy. I mean, I could wrestle.
Kaiser's right there, guys. I mean,
There are
Okay,
plenty of people
I
who
love
have
this.
fought on screen right now, but did you ever DM me that question?
no, he's deemed it to Jake, not you.
No, I just sent it to Jake, bro. It's all good.
I thought it was to me. Damn it.
For humor's sake, I'll send it to you too. I
Okay.
don't think this one's correct, actually, by any means.
Damn. I will say you both recognize.
You did.
I'll say you both recognize them for very different reasons. If that helps, not jog the memory at all.
Okay, I'll still take it. Anyway.
All right. Let's see. At that King Rear Mob starts, to recap mostly for the Ivory Pack's sake and kind of give a general state of the battlefield as is. They were able to quickly mobilize, thanks to the efforts of the Ivory Pact with the Ivory Pact, and Jadhir the Gale and Videk, all the allies, into this kind of unified front and able to get the 2 sides, I guess, whatever. What they were surprised about when they exited the forest is that Porter Amon's castle was already waiting for them and their armies of undead monsters, it seems, as they've been battling the past week, basically. They have been mostly the 7 Estrax generals that y'all took out have been the only Estrax generals on the battlefield. They have, of course, noticed this magic laser cannon thing that King Mav has been more or less using his magic to protect everyone from that, but they have not quite yet found a way to disable it. The undead army keeps coming back, of course. There seems to be new monsters every day that kind of come with the undead army, And what else? There's also maybe like force field around the flying castle. More or less a barrier that's a magical barrier that they have not figured out a way to disable or pass through currently. And again, just for position wise, y'all are more or less outside of on the outskirts of the city of Perg, which is where the gem mine is that Mida was super interested in.
Making that face.
And speaking of Mida plot appears on screen as as someone that Mida you recognize immediately, though she is a few years in. She's been aged by the battles of Estrax. You recognize Princess Cyan, the princess of the Trade Guild, more or less. It's from your player document thing, whatever that sent you. But she walks up, kind of, and says, she gives you a wink as she walks by, Mida.
Can I? What's a traditional greeting / gesture to royalty from where Cyan is from?
You know it would typically be a bow, but you also know that she has told you multiple times not to address her as such. So you just you would probably wink back. It's probably you would think it's the most appropriate thing to acknowledge. You would know to acknowledge that she has acknowledged that your presence is there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a informal like vocal. I'll just say well met, but then I'll do like a like a half bow, like kind of pull the wings back a little bit, just so it's like a could be just a regular greeting, but like I know that you know that I know that you know.
Yeah. But anyways, as Cyan kind of approaches the circle, she says, "I'm the remaining leader of the resistance of Estrax in the fighting for the Estrax people, and luckily for you, King Mav, our spies have been able to maybe deduce where the best place is for taking out these current threats. Of course, more or less being where the last Estrax generals are hiding out. Basically running the castle remotely. Princess Cyan to all of you. Generally, not really shock. A lot of people, kind of look around and acknowledge her. And King Mob says, "Well, Princess, we are glad that you have made to join us. And we're sorry that we could not make contact. We've not been in contact sooner. What where do you suppose that they are hiding out?" And Cyan says, "They are hiding. The generals are hiding deep beneath deep in the mines of Perg. Something I'm sure Maita Jinglestone is quite familiar with." Kind of giving Maita the side eye. I'll just put it bluntly in front of the whole group. Very easy, very casually, just flirting in front of everybody. Easy to pick up on. Might actually make an insight check. Make it the mirror insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Godric and Dylan, just because you asked, Godric can make one too.
All right.
Are we having petty relationship drama in the middle of our war meeting?
Absolutely.
15. One higher.
Maybe because you're trying to respect Namira's distance, and she's put between two. You don't notice her mask is very much up. She is very much the kind of her training of like keeping a straight face more or less is not dropped at all. Godric, for just a second, you swear maybe you think like it's so quick that you're like maybe you wanted to see it. But for just a second, you're like there's like a look like glint of anger. You think, but could have been anything.
I just smirk.
I have no idea.
True. Science says the Estrax generals that are left are the Estrax general of life, the Estrax general of creation, the Estrax General of Magic, the Estrax General of the Dead, and of course the Estrax General of Time. The 5 of them should be holed up in the base that they formed under the Gems of Gem Mine. They have been taking all of their prisoners that they took from Lucille there. That's where they've been training the strongest magic users to fuel their shield and um, magical cannon, and also where they have been creating the monsters and undead that have been plaguing your forces for the past week.
Me Tommy Quartermon's forces, all of his top cards are holed up in the same plot, same spot.
Well, I mean, he and his closest ally, Darkharn, are in the castle floating above us, and I'm sure he has more his last few vestiges of defense there as well. But I'm sure that there must be a reason. If I had to guess why they had to set up camp there, it would be because they needed access to the gems in the gem mine, and it was probably a lot easier to transport um, their living batteries, so to speak, to place on the ground versus in the sky.
Hey, Otto.
What's up?
Hey, to go to this place, I need to be protected. They're coming after gems, bro.
Oh.
I'm like 30% gems. Please continue, Princess.
After that, I mean, King Mob is kind of pausing to think about what is the best strategy. If anyone else has any in or out of character questions,
I just want to acknowledge, like, just put it out there that I moved close to Silora while the meeting was going on.
I'd like to start just staring at the sky and really trying to see the astral plane. I don't know how it works, but I'm just like staring.
make an Arcana check. Sure.
I would like to check in on what Supernova has changed since the new additions to the council.
Sure, make an insight check.
We got a 10 for Arcana. That's good for Poppy, actually.
That's par for the course.
Poppy, at first, like you use your extract, you like see like create a veil in front of your face through the astral plane, and like you're looking through it. But like at some point, Poppy just gets distracted and is like staring at the stars, but doesn't see anything.
I just want to can I just like cradle Poppy's head and just like just put it back like on the thing, the matter at hand.
Slow guide of the head back to the.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wondering if Waylon was still hanging out somewhere.
In our hearts.
You say that's allowed to?
Yes.
Oh no.
Noticeably, Videk and Cyan give you a side eye, but no one challenges or questions the fact that a known turncoat could be following you all around.
15.
15.
I didn't elaborate on Trader Poppy arc. I didn't talk about any of that.
I'm aware, and that was smart.
Poppy's not a traitor.
You know, whatever.
But but if you look objectively at the facts, it kind of does look like that. I mean,
all right, real quick, can you define traitor?
Using evidence and reasoning, it was a jest.
There was no intent. It was more like manslaughter than murder, I think.
Sometimes I become a different person.
My client would like to plead not guilty.
It was no different than shooting targets, you know?
Guilty. I'm sorry, not guilty. I misspoke.
Anyways, Maida, on your 15 insight, nothing different besides like just a general. She's maintaining that same kind of clamminess. I mean, that started, based on things that you've done, but it started pretty much after, the question. So, but yes, she keeps the general. She seems to have just like kind of quieted up and kind of like is looking at her feet a lot. Other than that, nothing to note. Was there any other questions? If not, King Mob turns to the Ivory Pact once again. And he says, well, Ivory Pact, you have completed one mission for me. And it seems another has presented itself that no better group is perfectly qualified except for you all. Considering that Mida, I assume you know the gem mines quite well. Mida, you do. You don't have to give it away, but you could easily track a path, and also you also know a secret way into the deeper part of the mines.
Secret
Again,
tunnel.
not a thing you have to give up at the moment, but just a thing you do know. I'll point out.
Secret tunnel.
I would like for, if you all accept, to recruit 7 of our allies to go with you into the gem mines and eliminate these Estrax generals who are the last line of defense for Estrax, it seems. And then we shall, you may, take this mission in the morning after you've rested. I know you've all been through several harrowing battles, but I trust that you and the ones you choose can be the ones to bring us victory in this war while we keep their main forces busy and at bay.
Exciting.
Who is available, King?
You may choose from any among up here, down below in the I don't know what to call it, the rest of the army. I don't know. There's a better word for it, but
The reserves?
the lower people. I don't know. They're
the cannon fodder. Those, my king, of course.
The peasants, whatever you want to call them. Anyways,
The swath of people waiting to die.
That sounds
Infantry. That's
That's a good one. That's a good word for it. Yeah.
the
Give him a
Gondar.
fancy hat and everything.
The Gondar tier, as we like to call it.
Gondar tier.
I would like to
hero
slightly
Kylo.
point and or suggest if Kraid looks my way towards Supernova, but not making it obvious. Hopefully no one sees besides you.
But King Mav says he will exclude himself from this, obviously needing to maintain the magical shield protecting pretty much as he gestures, like a laser can shoots into the shield. So he gestures that he needs to maintain the shield. And
Shit, guys, 7 of them. Shit, man.
one for each of you.
Every war council.
One for every voting member.
Well, that's war council.
Oh yeah, there's enough we can all pick a buddy.
Y'all can do that during the break when we get there. But one last random person that appear on screen. As you all notice, as you begin turn to look at each other to decide who without even really accepting it, just turning to look at each other to see who you're gonna pick. You notice everybody around you is frozen in time.
Oh,
Nice.
not again.
Oh,
I start patting my pocket.
This man.
It is still there, by the way. Atadar approaches and says,
Oh no, he's hot.
Yeah, was he always as hot? Hold up. Is this new?
y'all commented on it last time too.
I swear, this is different.
Atadar says, Ivory Pact,
I'm not buying what you're selling.
you should probably think carefully before you accept this mission, considering that it will change the fates of the rest of this Nensho and our little world.
Oh.
How do you know so much about fate and all of this stuff?
Oh, it's because I explained it last time, but it's okay, Ruby. A lot's happened to you since then, as I warned you, by the way.
It's been very traumatic.
But it's because I read the Book of Life and the Book of Good and Evil, more or less, not the Book of Life, the Book of Good and Evil, and it showed me many things that would happen.
Hey, were you in the good or evil section of that book?
I appeared in both. That's a good question.
What section did Godric show up in?
Oh, you mean Tyr? He mostly shows up in. I mean, you all show up in both sections of the book. To be honest, the actions that you believe your actions to be good, but whether or not they will tip the fate of the world into good or evil, life or destruction. That is based on mostly the choices you've made so far and the choice you make today, as I warned you. And to
that's
be
what I'm-
more fair, most of my actions do show up in the book of evil, as you say. They are quite evil actions, but
And why
the
should we listen to
results,
you?
because the results of those actions lead into the favorable results we want in the book of good. You need to do
Well,
evil things to accomplish good in this world sometimes, as I have learned from reading both books.
the way
Mitch.
I see it is if it's already written in the book, then it's just going to play out the way that it's supposed to. So,
How
Whoa, but there
big
are
is
still
this
many
book?
possibilities. There are two books, to be fair, and you did see them. They were destroyed, of course.
I didn't think they were big enough to have all that information in them.
Oh, I mean, that should concern you a lot, actually, considering that means our world probably does not have much time left, based on y'all's actions.
You talk a lot.
Thank
Say
you.
y'all.
What?
This extremely formal man threw out a y'all at me. Hold up.
Sorry. Rui has a particular charm.
It's true.
yeah,
A
it's
southern
rubbing off on
charm,
him.
if you will.
Sorry, I was reading the Rui section.
Shit. um. But anyways, I mean, if it makes you feel any worse, the forming of your little group, as I helped lead to, did show up in the Book of Evil because of how many negative possibilities you all could create. So,
Is this the king's brother or the shadow man?
this is the man that killed the king's brother and then more or less brought the king's brother back to life just to corrupt him and for him to become quarter bond.
Okay, got it. Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a pretty big bad.
Yeah. And yes, he is the one that he is. Last time y'all said it, he is the one that y'all think was behind the Raven Shadows. Not confirmed in any way, sort
He's
of.
giving
Yes.
heavy spirit guardian vibes, and I don't like it.
Oh, he hasn't even activated that spell yet.
Dream Guardian.
I wish this man would just go away. He just befuddles my
Maida, make an
thoughts.
insight check for me.
I would absolutely love to.
I missed it amongst my verbal shit posting. Did he say why we shouldn't accept the mission?
Just that it would be. No, he hasn't like specified really. He just said because it says it will lead to ruin.
12.
12.
Do you have advantage, or is that perception?
You have advantage on insight.
Then I blink. 14.
14.
It's not like a good way to like put that on the sheet.
No.
And I forget if it's between insight or perception.
Ooh, it's okay. But yes, he is a very polite and composed man. A lot of confidence in this guy for more or less being in a camp full of enemies. Even with them being all time stopped or whatever, very confident for a man who is literally in an army of enemies, supposedly, allegedly,
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, but he said
all
he's on the
frozen
good people
anyways.
side, and we're the good people.
It's true.
But I don't
Doing
know if
bad
we-
things for the greater good.
Yes.
Yeah, he tried to explain the concept of a loss leader to us, and I don't know if I buy it.
I don't understand much, so
You try to explain what?
The definition of a loss leader.
Well,
Huh.
I have nothing to say to this man.
a
Is
loss.
he just trying to come give us information?
So, like,
Seems-
is he cool? Can he
Um,
leave?
he seems to be
Mr.
waiting for y'all's response.
Guy, what's your goal again?
Oh, it's to prevent someone I loved from making a terrible mistake.
Is
Who
it
do
me?
you love?
Wait, past tense, they already made the mistake?
Oh no, all of the actions I am committing to, all these evil atrocities, is to prevent this mistake.
Oh.
Who do you love? And is it the Raven Queen?
Unfortunately, I have been forbidden from telling.
Wait, but if I guess right, can you tell me?
Unfortunately, I
just,
cannot
like,
give
shake
it
your
away.
head? Just do like
Unf-
a little shake?
Yeah, what if you don't say anything?
It would
You
be
just-
quite against the oath that I've made.
Just be an oath
Darn it.
breaker. Godric's done it.
Nope.
No, I think that was Joe time.
Yep.
Well, Poppy says this nonetheless. She also thinks Kraith was in the Dragon War. This all checks out.
I start waving my hands in front of Silora's face.
Does not follow your hand
Don't
movements.
get any ideas. Godric, don't get it.
So,
Hey, you there?
so we understand this. You love someone, and you don't want them to make a bad choice.
Correct.
Is that bad as in it's evil, or is it bad as in it leads to ruin for the world? Because
Leads
that's
to ruin for
important.
the world.
Okay, and we can't know who it is that you love. For all we know, it could be one of us.
Rui?
I'm not saying it's me. I'm not
You
saying
have
that.
to pick better boyfriends.
I wasn't saying it was me. It could be you, Poppy.
Tall, dark, and mysterious. That's Rui's type.
Also happens to be evil, probably.
Known murderer? Also good.
Well, I am a princess.
See, Poppy, you got a lot to offer.
Thanks.
And you're just trying to lead us to against ruin as well.
Oh, it's you
I don't
are
know.
you are my tools for stopping this ruin. That's why I
So
made sure
you're
you
just
all met.
using us.
Correct.
You're
Yes.
just using us.
Correct. But you know,
What will you do with us when you're done?
I won't need to do anything.
When you've
I will not.
accomplished your goal.
It will not be a choice I'll have to make. One way or another.
Right, okay. So if we're just some tools.
Correct.
I'm
Okay.
literally a machine.
Correct.
That's true. If we do this mission, it seems like you want us to do it. And if we don't do it, that's what you say. You're telling us you don't want us to do. Because I think you think that it'll make us do the mission. So I think we shouldn't do the mission.
But I kind of
I
want to do
don't-
the mission.
You do or you do not. It cut out.
Oh, I do. I mean, what else
Okay.
are we going to do? Just sit around camp? I mean, the
We
king
could sing
asked
songs.
us to. We've
I
got
mean,
to
if-
do it.
If Godric is willing, said Smigly, he could always call upon my card. that
Can
he's held on to.
we take actions in this stop time?
Talking is a
Importantly,
free action, so we're already
what
doing
would you like
something.
to try to do?
So I would like to try and cast Psychic Lance and think of Isix.
Bloody?
Make
Oh.
a deception check.
Oh.
Supernova falls over.
Nani?
17.
17. Mada,
It can go into a 21 if needed. On the chance of a D4.
You are failed right now if you would like to try that.
I'm gonna type the chaos first.
You didn't long rest, did you?
No.
Good.
So then,
More seconds.
25.
What was it?
Not
Oh.
28.
Wowza.
As the psychic lance shoots out from you, it is stopped in its path as if frozen in time.
That's okay. That confirms that Isix is
But-
here.
Which path?
It is so clear that it was going straight towards Supernova.
You haven't been right for the wrong. Yeah, you haven't been right for the wrong reason. That's me. It's me. I'm right for the wrong reason.
It didn't fizzle. Okay, that's it. That's
not
my
fizzled.
action. I'll remain quiet for the rest of the stop time.
Okay, after stopping your bolt, you were also frozen in time.
Like everybody or
just,
me?
Just Mida?
Mida.
That's okay. That's okay. You guys know what to do.
I don't think I do, but
Do we kill Isix?
I cast Psychic Lance and think of Barrows.
You actually?
No, I kind of want to, but
Yeah, I told her, can we use the time stop to buff?
Any Marowbeck mentions? Anybody want to throw a Marowbeck while you're here? Any other bingo books? Anyone want to throw a Ladovos? You could confirm the Devolos
that?
theory.
No,
Oh,
it's too obvious.
no.
Like, come on, you wouldn't do that.
He has 2 eyes.
Anyways,
So he's
oh,
trying to convince us not to do this mission.
correct. And then Mida
Psychic
did
glanced.
psychic glance. Yeah. By the way, Atzar did just stops Mida in time, and the blast doesn't say anything. Does not do a thing.
Oh, it just happens.
No, he
This
just freezes.
information doesn't affect me.
You do know, like I'll say, you notice him move his hand. You can tell he does it, but he does not address the situation after he does it.
Okay, cool.
Well,
So
it
he's
seems
that
like
strong.
negotiations are really melting down.
Oh, you are attacking me at this point. I mean, I don't care if you killed a supernova or not.
Right.
Yo,
Do you
Right.
know who that is? Do you know who Supernova is?
Oh, Supernova is the leader of Silverkeep. Well, of course, your friend there must have figured out it was not, and used my spell as a opportunity for himself.
He is an
Same.
opportunist, so
It's true.
Same old Mida.
I can't blame him. Well, anyway, so you're trying to get us not to do this because you think it will lead to ruin.
It will.
Why? Like, what exactly?
Ruin of
What would be
what?
the other
The
option?
world.
Yeah,
It
what's
will be
the ruin?
the world will be destroyed, of course.
but like
One
how?
Gem mine. The gem mine?
Oh, it's
But,
just more
yeah.
of it's more of the path that will set you on.
But couldn't you
Right.
just stop us on a different part of the path?
I've tried.
What do you mean you've tried?
My
Well, he
next
did come to us earlier, so
my next action, of course, will be to much more severe.
Do my
is
ears
that a
work while the
threat?
time stopped?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Well, what's our
Are you threatening my friends?
Yes. If you will not ensure that the pages line up correctly, I will have to just rip out some pages.
Right. Okay. All right. So what say we don't do the mission? What do you expect us to do? Let's be pragmatic here. Are we just going to sit around with our thumbs planted firmly up our asses while our friends go fight and die?
Well, you could, of course, come with me. You could call upon my card, as I said, and I can just get you straight into the castle, and we can go and assassinate Quartermon together, and Darkharn while we're at it.
Why
does
don't
this
you
seem-
just lead with that, man?
What? Wait, this seems too easy.
killing Darkharn won't be easy?
In exchange for what?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
So that his love doesn't lead to ruin.
It's to stop the ruin of the world, of course. I think I remember you being very sympathetic towards Darius and his similar wants.
You know, he kind of had me for a minute there.
He threw me in a fucking river.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had me into that moment.
Right.
I never liked him.
Well,
You did?
I mean, here's the thing. You can't expect to be very persuasive without giving us some information. So just trust me, bro, is not very compelling. I'll have to say.
Quartermon is about to unleash a terrible, terrible evil if you don't stop him first. He is committed. He already knows he's lost this war, which is why he's committed to summoning the one thing the king truly fears, the archdevil Marobek, back to this world. Just a reminder for y'all in the audience that Marobek was the one in charge of the. You want to go? Got it, Grace?
No, I was pulling
Okay.
out my book just to shout.
Oh, okay. Marobek, number one in the bingo book, the one who more or less is the one who brought the Trask incident on in the first time around 30 years ago. It was the man who more or less is responsible. The Trask is the one who is responsible for killing all of the original guild masters that you all got your artifacts from. killed the King Raremar's father, and King Raremar was one who had to defeat him and seal him away in the first place. After that, Asuna will continue and say, Quartermon never really expected to win this war. He just wants to break his brother's will. If you go to the
So,
mines first, you'll be much too slow to stop this ritual.
I mean, I am pretty quick. I don't know what you want me to say.
interesting. I don't know, guys. It kind of sounds like maybe a good idea. I know it sounds too good to be true, but sometimes the risk is worth taking.
Right, and we've still yet to address the fact. Do we know what did Midas just think the target of the spell, or did he say it?
Did you say it or think it? I'll let you decide that, Jake.
Yeah, you have to say it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
You have to utter the name.
Right, so Izix is right there.
How
Yeah.
does that play into your theories about the future?
irrelevant.
Oh, okay.
Will
Is it?
will you help us? You know, when you unfreeze the time and things like that, and then we can go do what you needed us to do.
Oh no, we should go there straight away. We will not have time to deal with a petty fight that has no bearing on the fate of the universe.
But it has bearing on our universe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, why? He's
not just
just
petty.
standing there amongst your allies. In fact, he has been helping in this war. At the moment, he is doing really nothing consequential to the fate of the universe.
And why do you think we can't stop this archdevil?
Oh, because he. May I go ahead and make an insight check?
Is the archdevil Izix?
Boom.
No, the Marabek you just mentioned.
Oh, okay, Marabek.
Yep.
16.
16. You notice a hesitation before he answers. It is not that you all can't defeat it, Marabek. Defeating Marabek comes with many consequences that you all, again, I would much love to help you avoid. As I'm
Wait,
sure
so
you remember me telling you the last time, and then the next day, Jazatha almost killed you and betrayed you and almost took Rui from you all.
Almost is the key word there, friend.
nice.
Why do you need us to fight Darkarn and Quartermon? I mean,
Quartermon.
I believe we're a strong team, but with a summit full of so many powerful people, it seems like you need us specifically for some reason.
Well, for one, it is y'all's fate to do battle with these foes. And for second, if I went to any of these people who have been conditioned to hate me for the past 15 years, whereas you all have pretty much shirked any sort of conditioning like that, I don't believe they would be as willing to go along at all.
Hmm.
Whereas at least I am getting a conversation with you all.
You know, where I come from, they say you can't buy votes. But I'm here to tell you, you can buy my vote. I start pointing as if as if I'm pounding on the table. If you bring me Thraxus right now, we'll both go with you.
Oh, I'm not strong enough to take
Oh,
on Rakdos, so
And how are you gonna help us with this archdevil that has all these consequences if you can't take on this other guy?
I believe I said I'd get you into the castle. I would not actually be helping in any fight.
You said you would help us
You
avoid consequences.
you think we can defeat?
I am helping you with the consequences.
Oh.
And I said you could defeat him. You just would not be willing to accept the consequences.
So wait. So we're fighting him, and you're helping us with the consequences, but you're not helping us with the fighting. What are the consequences?
I mean, and it's more of if you were to fight Marabek, you all would certainly have many casualties amongst you. Whereas I could take you into the
Ah.
castle now, and you wouldn't have to fight them at all.
Oh, we're bypassing that fight. Okay. Then what happens after that? Is he
You
just gonna
kill,
go away?
you defeat Darkkarn and quarter them on before they could summon Marowak in the first place. It'd stop the ritual.
Oh, so he's just on another place. Okay. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Name my price.
That is something I cannot help you with. Thraxus'
Ooh.
fate has already been sealed.
Well, we'll see about that, I suppose. And I go back to messing with Marlara's helmet. Her visor.
Oh,
well,
You try and move it, it doesn't move because of time stop.
Hello?
I think we should go with him. But he's also a little shady.
I want
well,
to
he's already
march up
he's
to
already
him.
said if we agree to his terms and we leave our friends here, we know there'll be at least one snake in their midst. Who knows what else could befall the king, our remaining allies. There be many things Isildur not mention, and many perhaps lies by said omissions. It's tough to trust someone who offers so little behind their words.
I'm gonna stare him straight in his eyeballs and ask him, if he's afraid. Not of
Of you?
me, of course. I'm quite small, but are you afraid of what'll happen if we don't go?
I am afraid of the end of the world, if that's what you mean.
No, I don't think you care about the world. I think you care about your loved one. And I want to know if you stand a chance to lose them if we don't help you.
I'm not afraid of losing them. I'm afraid of this mistake costing them their soul. It's very different.
Is he looking at anybody when he says that?
Make an insight check.
I would also like to make one as I am staring him in his face.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
I'm grasping for straws. I'll throw one out there.
15. That's sub 10
15.
rolls.
Oh man. I am
And
not good at sussing
I
out.
have one.
I got a 5.
I have one on the fringe theory of who
15,
the loved one
16,
is.
5,
19.
19.
If you can't guess correctly with just random numbers, you can just do it via game mechanics, like calling out somebody's name.
Anyways, he is staring at Poppy.
All right.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Well, Poppy is staring into his eyes, so
Correct.
it's not necessarily an admission of love.
Well, do I?
Gleeple. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Did he seem genuine, like when he said he was afraid of that outcome?
Yeah, it seemed genuine. I'll say everyone picks that up.
Well, I'll go.
Gleeble, as the newest member of our party, which I can't remember if we've made it official or not. There's been so
No.
much going on. So as the official intern, still of Ivory Pack,
Supreme.
Yes.
oh yeah, intern supreme. Excuse me, sorry. What do you think about all this?
To be honest, I don't know where his intentions lie. He told us that he was in the good and the bad section of the book, so I can't figure out what he's trying to tell us, but it seems like he's got something really important that needs to be done. And he seems strong. I'm sure if we leave Isaacs behind with our friends, I have no doubt. I'm sure the king and everybody together could handle Isaacs, but
Maybe we
But-
should leave somebody a note for after the time stop because I'm assuming he's gonna make us leave before he restarts time. But that's
Yeah.
This guy is Izix dash Godric.
But
Give it to Valar.
Put it on
Hard-
their
hard
back
copy.
during the time stop.
Anyway, sorry for interrupting, Gleba. What were you
Oh.
thinking?
But no, I feel like we should go.
I think so.
Right, I have a new price. Some of us are weary from the last battle, and we are worried for the safety of our friends. If we go with you, do you know if they will be safe from imminent danger?
They'll be safe if you go with me now from imminent danger.
That's pretty good.
I look at Rui, like kind of cock one eyebrow, like looking for a response. I'm looking for a head.
Kayla's a little slow.
I'm just looking for a head nod, yes or no.
Oh, okay, yeah. I look at.
You've got a deal, you son of a bitch. I promptly tear a piece of paper out of my notebook, and I write, Marlara, Supernova is Izix dash
Did I
Craig.
even know who Izix is? You should put XOXO. Rui literally says that. Hey, Godric, send XOXO.
And I slide it in the visor of her helmet.
So, Eltadar, you use the astral plane a lot?
No.
Oh,
Come here often.
do you know how to?
Of course.
Can you just like boop me with that knowledge?
No.
Well, it was worth a shot.
What if I ask nicely?
Oh, yeah, that.
Did you think Poppy didn't ask nicely?
No, she did. I just want to double ask.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I cannot.
Okay, thank you.
That's a shame.
I just shrug.
Well, guys,
Yeah, Crate, Otto, what do you think? Thank you too, besides Mida, who's frozen. Are the only ones that didn't get an answer.
Wherever my companions go, I follow, though I am weary. And weary.
Right. He's weary because we need a rest. You know, we just been fighting.
That's also
So,
true, yeah.
It shall be handled.
all right.
Otto, I think that your friends are waiting on your answer.
Yeah, fine. Let's go.
Well,
Out of character. I hate this. I hate this guy.
Otto is not
I'll do
happy
whatever you
about
guys
this
say.
situation.
Otto didn't
Otto,
say
fuck
shit
you,
the
bro.
whole time.
This is
So
terrible.
I don't give a
hate
fuck.
Otto literally doesn't care. Otto's like, we were about to go on another mission. I'm getting ready. And all of a sudden, this fucker walks in, bam, stops time and is like, don't fucking go. Don't go to the mines. The one place Mido wants to go, mind you. You.
He yearns for the mines.
This man yearns for the gems. And this man walks in and goes, no. I love someone. No. And you expect me to just sit here and go, okay, and drink this Kool-Aid?
I mean, I'd like to confront my daddy issues personally.
This is
I've
why
been
Otto
looking-
hasn't said shit this entire time, because he's just like, this is fucked.
Oh.
Yeah,
But yeah, let's go.
oh man.
We would like to bring Mido with us.
Oh, he will come as well. Yes.
All right. Okay.
I just grab Mida as I start walking.
The great negotiator.
Wait. So the psychic glance is frozen, right?
Sure is, yes.
I'm going to walk over there with like Midas, like the whole. Just
You do try to move. Mighty, he does not move.
Okay. So, quick question. What was your name again?
Alcinor, yes.
All right, Auntie. One, can I please move Mida? Two, can I like move the psychic glance to be right in front of Supernova's face?
I could,
Like, just give me some semblance of feeling powerful for a second, if you will, in your time-stopped arena here.
And he basically reverses time on just Supernova to make her walk backwards and like basically be right next, like basically it's like right at the back of her head.
Oh, I like that. Okay, that's perfect. That's awesome.
Can we untime lock Kelxador's pants?
Oh man. Well, Godric.
Talk about universal implications on that one. We must do it.
Please say you asked
Can
this
you
in
fucking
character.
imagine?
Please say you actually asked this in character.
Maybe quietly to myself a little bit. I don't know. Maybe he can hear it. Maybe he can't.
I don't believe that's a good idea.
The DM and I will ignore it and look at Godric and say, well, you know what to do to call upon my help. All you must do is burn my card.
Wait, but you're already right here.
Correct.
All right, let's just go. I'm not burning the card. I ain't doing it.
It is the contract, so to speak.
Yeah. You lost him there.
You lost me, buddy. You lost me on that one.
Wait, so, okay, can we pause? So earlier, you came to us and you said, hey, I know what you're doing and I know where you're going and I know your future, even though, whatever. And you give us this card that we can use if we need your help, right?
Correct.
And
yes.
now you come to us and you're telling us you want us to not do a mission and you want us to accompany you on a different mission, yet we still have to burn the card that you gave us if we needed your help. But you need our help. So, sir, here I'm going to reach over. Well, Godric's really far away, but I'm reaching over. I'm grabbing a piece of paper out of Godric's book. Here's my card, and you need to burn this for our help.
I start patting myself like, where the fuck did she get a card?
He burns it up and then looks, waiting at Godric.
He did
Hey,
it.
I help you.
What do you mean contract?
It is a contract to agree to the terms that we've set forth.
We're agreeing now.
Oh wait.
I'm not doing some magical blood oath with you.
Do we have to
it's a
read
fire
it?
oath, really. The card just has my name on it.
Well, no. I mean, like the contract. What are the terms? Do you get to keep our soul if we do this?
Oh no, the terms are just I will get you into the castle, and you can go and defeat your father and Quartermon.
How do we get out of the castle? Are you like our transport?
No.
Oh, well, can we?
It's not part of the contract, Poppy. Godric's
we-
fucking mad.
Is there an add-on option?
No, I will not be helping you get out of the castle.
What? Well, why not?
I am just helping you skip a few pages.
But I don't see why you can't teleport us out.
I have other matters to attend to while you're on your mission.
Guys, I'm not burning the card. I will help him. I'm not burning the fucking card. So it either takes us now or we're taking the king's mission.
What if we all just stood in a circle and tried to intimidate him and said, we're not burning the card? Do we get advantage?
I mean, you can do that if you want, but he will quickly add. Also, the teleporting magic is within the card. It is not a spell of my own invention.
Is it a contract or not?
Who even is
It
this
is
man?
both.
I'm not burning the damn contract. I throw it. I take the card and I throw it.
Well, Does the
I pick it back up
contract
quickly and put it
bind
back in my pocket.
I raised
whoever
my hand.
burns it, or does it bind all of us? Do we all need to burn it?
No, only Godric.
I raised my hand.
Yes.
Is there a physical form of this contract that we can read?
Sure. As he makes in the air, like with fire in the air, and it shows the terms of the contract, as he said, just that he will be getting you into the castle so that you all can defeat Darkarn and Quartermon.
Where's
So
the
this
fine
man
print?
has no teleportation magic of his own.
No,
He can
It's
stop
in the
time,
contract.
but
It is
not
true.
He can
teleport.
stop time. What if he just stopped time and we all walked with him to this castle?
it is in the air.
I mean, we can
could fly.
fly.
I can
There is
fly.
also the whole, force field magic barrier around it that you'd have to go and defeat the people at the gem mine.
Well, Mana can teleport. I just don't really know how it works.
It would
So,
not get
maybe
past the
you-
magic
Teleport,
barrier.
but you can make a contract that can teleport.
Yeah.
I did not say I
Where'd
made
you
this
get this
contract.
contract from?
There we
Where'd you get it
go.
from?
Let's elaborate on that point.
Where'd you get it from?
Who made this?
I had it crafted for me.
By who?
By whom?
Quartermon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so like he made like a little key for you to.
Get in?
To
Yes,
come
of
kill him?
course.
Oh,
He doesn't know that's why I had it, but
well,
you could, in a way, I guess, consider this me betraying him, if you like. You may
Who
have
are
heard of
you to
there's.
Quartermon?
Oh, I am one of his Estrax generals, the Lord of Time, of course.
yeah, that makes
I've been
sense.
been a spy for him, more or less. Been spying on his operations as I disguised myself as an adventurer, just to spy on King Guer and Mob's operations.
What adventure was he disguised as?
It was a storm arrow. I can't. What was the name? You got it off the top of your head? Off rip?
Pop quiz.
Okay, but
Ashana.
wait. Okay, I don't care. Do we know, or do
For
we
Laura.
only seriously believe this to be the man who corrupted and made Quartermon who he is today?
He admitted as much as last time y'all met.
All right, so we have so many holes in reasoning. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Correct. I don't disagree with that. The statement.
Gotcha.
We should just burn the
More-
card.
Morphil was the adventure.
Thank you.
Gotcha, we ain't
I don't
burning this
know.
shit. Gotcha,
But
we
we
ain't this.
already
It's
agreed
sketchy.
to go do the thing, Craig.
Exactly. And that's not good enough for him.
Well, that's not.
I'm not burning the
that.
contract. I'm not
It's
doing
not
it.
a contract. It's a key.
He said it was a contract. I don't like the implications of that.
It's a contract the Quartermon made for him, but I made Quartermon, so I made the contract, so it's all.
But we read the contract. There was nothing shady.
I mean, as
There
you're
was no
pulling,
evidence that that contract that he put up on screen was the same contract that's about to be burned. There is no connection between the two. He showed us colorful letters.
if it makes you feel better, I also made your little group by establishing the events that get you all together. So if you would like to,
Does it
factor
make
that
me
into your
feel
consi-
better?
Oh, okay. Then retract that if you will.
Right.
It makes
Just
me
so
feel
we would
worse.
help you. But
Correct,
only
yes.
if we burn this contract.
It's a key.
It is again a way to get in, but
So what you're telling me is that your love for this person you claim exists is only existed insofar as I burn this little piece of paper.
it's again, I have no other ways to get in. With
But
you
you're
all.
his general.
I established with you all.
Yeah,
At
that's
the end.
probably why he got the key, because he's a general. It sounds like it's the only way in.
Why did you say it was a contract, man? You could have said anything else. And I would have been in. And I would have burned it 10 minutes ago.
He likes the flashiness.
And also it is sort of a good contract as far as they it is far much as a
Stop
a handshake.
using that word.
No contract. Nope.
What happens?
No.
As far
No.
as much as
We
a
don't
handshake is a
say.
contract, it is a contract.
Well, what happens if we
Okay,
don't?
all right,
fulfill our
hold
terms of
on.
the contract?
You winning me back with that. Let's keep going in that direction.
It is an agreement. No souls are being contracted, if that is your worry. And there's no
What's our
punishment. And there is
Oh,
no punishment associated with any terms.
Then why is it a contract?
Oh, in as much as a handshake is a contract, it is an agreement of doing business together.
okay. Well,
All right, I'm neutral again.
you know, Godric, sometimes I think we just got to do stuff and see what happens. I think it's fine. We'll figure it out along the way.
Yeah, because
We
that's
always
never
do.
gone wrong before.
Mm-hmm.
Look around.
But it has
you. I
all
mean,
worked out okay.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I'll do whatever
It's
the
about
Christ's
the
doing.
adventure. Right? Burn the contract.
It's no deal.
Well, that seems unfair.
So you'd like to go to the mines?
Well, wants to. It's preferable to whatever loose end, whatever he's not telling us. I mean,
Well, I'll burn it. I'll be held responsible.
if he didn't want to do something, he'd just rip out the page and it would have happened. So he wanted it to happen. So it's all circular reasoning. So who cares?
Oh well, I mean, there are no pages physically anymore. You did remember you had those destroyed, and those won't reappear for another 100,000 years or so. The ripping the
yeah.
page was more of a metaphor, so to speak.
Cool, man. Just like contracts are metaphors. Yeah, fuck off, bastard.
Kind of is in this case.
You know, you remind me of a
Based.
fish face fuck that one time said my sister 30 times in
Oh
a
my
row
gosh.
until we had to come up with a mutual agreement. Here's my mutual agreement. No. Do I beat the dungeon?
If I remember
Was
right,
it
I don't think
episode
that.
2?
I don't think that. If I remember right, I don't think that came across as I don't think that ended with a mutual agreement either. I think that required someone to take action, much like this decision.
Didn't we kill them?
Right,
No
so, like,
deal. Action. Inaction is action. What is it? Is that action? Is it over? Can you go home? Fuck.
he's you're getting Kraith into a metaphysical shitstorm. You need to
Oh,
you need to
yes.
stop.
Well, I mean, you have the most power to stop it immediately, but again, I'm waiting for your group to come to consensus. I can quite literally do this all day.
Anyone in the Frozen gang?
Maybe we should ask Mida.
So
Mida wants to
what's
go to the
happening
mines.
now?
Right, so the mines is a trap, right? I mean, there's a reason he doesn't
Probably.
want us to go there.
Is that what he's saying?
I mean,
It's
no, it's what he's not saying.
Well, he's not saying a lot of things.
That's true. That's true.
He nods in agreement as well.
So no, it's more whatever he is saying at this point that we have to go off of.
Yes, yes. Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro. I was there.
Well,
I was at the Dragon Wars.
I was.
I never said that.
What?
oh, did you see Crave?
Not the Dragon Revolution that you were a part of, the one 15 years ago.
Oh, okay.
He said,
Oh.
When was the
Actual-
Dragon Revolution?
The Dragon
There were
Revolution. The Dragon Revolution is the one that Otto was back when dragons were in charge, and Otto led a revolution back in Satori, and the Dragon Wars was back 15 years ago when Ladova was trying to take over and reestablish that era.
So we have 2 party members that have been in the Dragon Wars?
Well, I don't really want to be the one to break it to you, but Kraith wasn't in the Dragon War.
How dare you?
Don't slander a veteran, sir.
I mean, you call me a liar, but I have never lied to you, and your friend has. So think
Well,
about
we
all the
kinda-
times you have lied to each other.
Didn't we fabricate the lie for him?
I don't
We
think I
did.
ever lied. Maybe omitted.
I must not tell
truths.
lies.
I'm
Oh, I
a
mean,
I'm a
I'm omitting
painfully
truth.
honest person, actually.
So
Uh,
same here. If we are omitting truth as not lies.
Oh, well, if it's all the same to you all, I would feel a lot more safe and sane if we could go kill my dad. I think he keeps trying to possess me, and then I keep thinking that y'all are all gonna die. So if I can just, get this over with,
he is
I
trying to
think the
kill your
world
aunt.
would be a better place.
That's true. Ashildar, do you think we could go to the mines after we kill Quartermon?
I'm sure that there will need to be some cleanup with the other generals that are out there once you've killed Quartermon. So again, what you do after that is less of a concern of the fates.
So wait, it's the timing of how we're planning on doing this that is going to be bad.
In a way, yes.
He said that
'Cause
Quartermon was doing something that was
Right, right, right,
imminent
right,
and
right,
more
right,
dangerous.
right, 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 right.
he's summoning that archdemon.
And you think we're strong enough to go deal with that right now?
Yes. You would be able to deal with Quartermon.
Kraith, what do you think? Mano y mano.
All right,
I'm
we
staring
beat
at you with puppy dog
Quartermon.
eyes.
Then, for all we know, the ritual will be complete and Maribek will show up anyway. Then we'll
Yeah.
have something else to deal with.
I can guarantee that if you defeat Quartermon before the ritual is complete, Maribek will not be summoned.
Let me guess, Quartermon's a concept, he's a metaphor, he's not a physical aspect, blah, blah, blah. We know. There's
Oh
ways
no,
around this.
Are
Oh no,
you
I've created him.
Quartermon?
I have created him very clearly. If I wanted to have Maribek summoned, I would just not have told you about this at all. I have not given you this opportunity.
If you didn't want Maribek summoned at all, you wouldn't have made Quartermon.
Oh no, I just thought you all would choose the right path. But you are committed to suffering, it seems.
There will be suffering before and after you.
Correct.
There always has been, there always will be. There's
Sure,
always a
but
way,
but how many
regardless
of your
of
friends will
the
not come back
offer
to
given
life?
to us on a silver platter.
Yes, but how many of your friends are you willing to sacrifice next? I remember there used to be another person I recruited to this group, yet y'all chose a dangerous action.
Keep his name out your mouth.
I did not say his name.
You
So I do respect you
invoked
all.
him.
You invoke him every day with your pack name, and yet you are the one directly responsible for his death. Because if you had not allied with Ludovos in the first place, Hugor would not have died.
Oh,
Amazing. I'm Lucius fucking Bonner and I cast Disintegrate on Hugor. Yeah. My fucking fault.
It is true that is the only path that led to Lucius Bonner killing Hugor. Is your allyship with Ludovos.
Right.
It's a
So when do we
lie.
get to the
Cool.
infinite regress part of this hypothetical?
Hmm?
If we're gonna keep saying this person did this, would let this happen, which happened because of this, and can we just skip to the beginning and get to the infinite regress, or can we quit playing the blame game?
I am trying to help you skip to the answer. That is the least amount of death and suffering. I assumed that this was a group that would want to minimize that. I felt you had all suffered quite enough casualties in your life.
I was ready to help you, then you started yapping about contracts.
And yet you would let something that petty keep you from saving lives. By the way, his composure is a little bit. You all notice that his composure is more broken, much less polite now.
We're doing Sorry, Garrett.
We're pissing him off.
He's about done with us.
that's fine. I was done with him from the start.
Fair enough.
I want to go.
He looks at you all, saying if you will come to a consensus one last time.
Guys, I really do think that we should go and just
Please, Grace. I'll
figure it out.
I think it's simple. Do we trust him?
No.
don't
No.
trust
The
him,
issue.
but
I don't think he's lying. I think there's a greater threat, and I think we have the chance to help a lot of people. I don't know what the consequences to ourselves will be, but if I can stop my father from hurting anybody else, that's all I want.
Elzador,
Yes.
should we accept this mission, where will you be?
Accepting my death.
Can you
What'd you
elaborate on
say?
that point? We're
I'm
past
being
metaphors.
I'm being hunted. It is that simple. It is time for me to confront the people who are hunting me. If
Oh.
y'all go on this mission.
Oh, sorry.
Bum, bum, bum.
Are you being hunted by Quartermon's own forces for relaying information against him?
No.
Or
The Raven Queen?
I am being hunted by her forces, yes.
I do respect the old adage.
What is it?
Oh, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Who's the.
He's the
Who's.
enemy of the Raven Queen, and so you're saying that he's a friend?
I'm not
Yes.
saying he's a friend. I'm saying we're both enemies of the Raven Queen.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
does that mean we can go?
I'm doing whatever Krath wants.
Great. Go, go, go.
come on, Otto.
What? They're
Fellas,
calling on you, man.
Leave
I,
him.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
What?
are you saying you do not want to go? Krath, right now, in this moment.
That feels like a very bad idea.
I mean, yes, I agree. But it also feels like the man who stopped time and froze Mida in response to him casting Psychic Glance will do what he pleases whether we go or not.
Clearly not. We're stuck here.
For the moment. So I think it's best not to mess with a time wizard.
Auto, make an insight check.
Oh, God. I have such high insight. 5.
Nice.
We
You are
did it.
very, very focused on your conversation with Grace.
Perfect. That's what I love to hear. So, I believe when it comes to time, because I've spent a lot of it alive, we shouldn't mess with someone who can control it.
Like, does that mean you're in favor, or.
I am in favor begrudgingly. Because there is no reason why this guy had to stop in here and be like, listen, bud, I got a different mission for you.
I jump up and give Otto a giant bear hug with my little arms.
I wrap one arm around Poppy, and I'm still like looking at Krath while just. I get where you're coming from.
You say
I
this
do.
is the path that will minimize suffering.
Correct.
Will it minimize our suffering?
Goddamn, Krath. God
Correct.
damn.
Oh, the affirmative.
It's a utilitarian question. The answer is going to be obscure regardless. It's a flawed premise.
Far be it from me to be the one person who wishes to go against the will of the party. If everybody else wishes to seek an accord with Aitildar, I shall begrudgingly follow. Wherever that may take us.
Altidar looks at Godric.
So, should I just do it now, or like?
Yes.
Oh. And I will cast. What funny cantrips do I have? Firebolt, I guess, in my hand to just.
And as the card burns up, you all begin to have magical flames appear around you. And this is when Altidar says, "Now I should mention they catch now."
No!
I kill myself.
Good character.
I actually cast minor illusion. Got him. Got him. I didn't actually do it. You've been playing that game, Garrett. You fucker. We've been here for 2 hours.
Like, yeah.
Dang, we don't trust you.
We knew there was gonna be one.
I should mention that I did not say I would send you to the same part of the castle as you all begin to teleport.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Yes.
But we'll go ahead and take our 10-minute break. Asshole. Hello and welcome back to whose turn is it anyway? They got Isidard. That's the last thing that happened. That's a verb. Anyways, all right. So let's just go ahead and break out or tell you what your situations are. As you all, as noticeably, most of you all are here, except for Otto and Poppy.
Cool.
As you are in this ornate hall, at first, Mighty, you were unfrozen. You were probably really, really confused being in a very different place than when you were not frozen. And that's when you hear the roar.
Those fucking contract.
The roar. Do the roar.
Roar! Anyways,
Nice.
that was probably didn't come through.
That's 3.
Okay.
As bursting through the door is a Trask.
Okay, buddy. All right.
He said,
Hey.
"I don't want the fights to be too easy, guys."
Yeah.
I'm gonna rebalance. Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Gotta rebalance.
I'm glad this is all on stream. I'm glad we got that recorded.
Clip it. Chat, clip
I should
guys. What? Why is there another Durask there?
I should point out a few things. One, if you had picked the mine option, the rebalancing would have happened before this fight. Two, more importantly, the Trask is much smaller than the one that destroyed most of Strony.
It's a
Oh,
baby.
wow.
It's a baby.
Where's
Anyways,
Poppy when you need to train a beast?
Well, that's
anyways, y'all can go ahead and roll
Tommy, when you
initiative.
need to kill a kid, am I right?
Poppy didn't kill a kid.
That's true. That was a song.
Somebody else killed a baby gorilla. Was it also me?
That was
Or was it Micah?
Don't worry about that. Too.
Don't worry about that.
Oh my gosh, I rolled a 20!
Yay.
Wow,
So
one of my
it's
highest
22.
initiatives recently. Wow. I rolled a 19.
Yeah, y'all can go ahead and call it out. Well, before I cut to what else is happening.
17.
17. Ruben, what was that total? What was the total?
Oh, me? I'm sorry. I 22.
22.
What do I get for nat 20, Mr. DM?
What's your dex?
Yeah, good question.
My initiative is
I
plus
also rolled a
3,
nat 20.
but for a total of 27.
27.
Wait, your initiative is plus 3? How do you have a 27?
I have a spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Gleeble.
It
Get an
is
E8 to initiative.
yeah, it's a 16.
Nice. Trask. Where's the picture? There it is. Oh, don't worry. Trask.
That's the last time that guy will ever call me slow.
Oh man.
Is that number right?
what?
The Taras number?
4? Yeah.
Is that right? 4.
Anyways, importantly,
Seems strange.
happening elsewhere in this castle.
Oh.
Oh no.
As Otto and Poppy, you appear in front of Darkarn and Waylon. Darkarn says, "It seems that the Time Mage has upheld his bargain."
Oh, that doesn't sound great.
Oh, I mean, it is simply for a family reunion, Poppy.
I don't really consider you family.
I mean,
But I'm
that's
not
fair
going to be
enough.
scared of you anymore.
You've gotten stronger than I expected since our last departure.
I puff out my chest, make sure my little god eyeball is visible.
I'd hoped you would have suffered more.
Whoa.
Those would have had you outgrow these attachments to these friends of yours.
Is that all you have to say?
No, as he turns to Otto. My old friend.
Yeah, what's up, man?
It is not enough that you have stolen the love of my life from me. You now steal my daughter.
Well, you see, through the power of friendship, anything is possible, but I don't think you understand what friendship is anymore.
Kayla, Satella. He was referencing Satella.
No.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
I know.
I didn't know
But
that.
he also said I stole you too.
Oh, yeah. Kayla's eyes popped. She thought I was.
I didn't know there was a
Oh.
love triangle. No. I knew it was
Yeah,
Satella.
no,
Okay,
that's
okay.
why he killed me in the past, and that's why I'm a robot now.
Yep.
It's all unfortunate.
Darkarn's as old as the Dragon War. He was at that Dragon Revolution. Not the Dragon War. Anyways.
He was actually the one that started it all. No, okay.
Kind of, in a way. Anyways.
Yeah.
He was the dragon.
No, but
No.
It seems I'll have to break you a bit more, Poppy. And I can't deny that I will not take great enjoyment out of watching your brother rip out Otto's heart in front of you. Maybe then you'll realize that these fleeting attachments of yours are truly temporary, and you are above that.
I don't know what to say.
It's just so sad that you have to meet your sister this way. As appearing out from the shadows of the
Booby theory confirmed.
statue behind him is a girl who looks very similar to Poppy.
Computer enhanced this image right
Is this
now.
Mega Poppy?
Computer
As
enhanced this.
It's poopy.
the only
This is so
The only-
soul.
as the only difference as your sister walks out from the shadows, you notice that she has, pretty looks just like you, twinsies, except for dark jewelry that kind of covers her hands, her arms. It's even decorated in her hair and around her eyes. And at first you don't. They seem familiar for some reason. Like obviously she looks familiar.
It's giving Scott Pilgrim.
But until you look at your arm and notice that they seem very similar in nature to your bracelet that summons Puff. That's when you realize the similarities.
Are you the one that's been following me?
Yes, sister. I was very interested to see how different we were. You see, I was the one chosen by Mother, I suppose. She sent you away. I always wondered which one of us had the better life.
If you were stuck here with him, then I can tell you for sure it was me.
I came here after years being trained by Mother with one goal in mind. And I came here of my own free will. And while I've been waiting for the right moment, following Darkharn's commands as she begins to keep walking, it is time to complete my mission. As she turns her bow on Darkharn.
Oh.
And y'all on this group can roll initiative now.
Wowza.
We got a good roll today. I got a 23.
Oh, yeah,
Auto.
same. 14.
Auto, 14. That's not bad.
You know, if you add the 2 and the 3 and the 1 and the 4, those are both 5s.
That was her great surprise. She wasted her initiative on dialogue, and now she got 10. With
Many
Sister
such
Snap.
cases.
But Brother Waylon has a 21. And Darkharn has not that high, only a 15.
Okay. So the good old Otto goes last. Haha, this is technically first joke, as always.
I don't know. That Trask is technically ahead of you then. But anyways.
No, within this room. Within this room.
Snap is lower than you two. Anyways. Godric. You're first.
Fucking hate contracts.
Oh,
All right.
I really hope that's how it happens. It just pans to him, and that's all he says.
yeah.
I'm gonna take my form of dread. Boom.
Boom.
I'm gonna roll a d10. Nice. That's a total of 3 temp HP for me. Bang. All right. Now I'm gonna run over a ruler. There it is. Right there. Boop. Sorry. Gotta remeasure. Nope, I was right the first time. Boop. And I am gonna say, I've been waiting to use this. And I whip out a large 2-handed sword and I throw it over my arm as if it was a cannon. And I activate the amethyst dragon wrath sword that I got from Menonines. And I shoot a cone of force at the Trask.
Yep, that's a dex save, right?
Probably. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. 18, DC 18.
Failed.
Woo! All right. And that'll be a lot of D6s. Oh, not that many. Oh, wait. Those are D12s. That's why. D6s. Boom! For a total of 36 force damage.
Boom.
All right, and there's my turn.
Poppy, over to your battlefield. Well, it wasn't you, but
But
As you
now,
I get it. I get the joke. I get
It
it.
was a meat.
Thanks.
It was a meat.
huh?
It wasn't. It was a joke.
Get your
about
turn.
sister.
My turn. Yes. I think I can declare him my thingy
Yes, you can.
because I had to make sure I got that wording right last fight. Okay.
I don't think that
I-
was the right wording either, but go ahead.
Thou art my thingy.
No, not that thingy. I meant like I made sure that like God guy counted as being defeated for the sake of this thingy. But the thingy in question is I point at my father and I declare him my sworn enemy, as he has been all along.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you. Thank you. And then I shoot. Wrong button. Got ahead of myself. Right button won't roll. Click. 26 to hit.
He will try and slice it out of the air with his reaction. And reduces it by 16 to a 10 and slices it out of the air.
I shoot a second arrow at him. And it is a 22. Except.
20. Yep.
Hold on. I have advantage. I can have a higher roll. Remembering things. Alright, we're gonna go for the higher roll. It'll be a 28.
28 hits.
Gotcha.
As he is not
Gotcha.
quite fast enough to
Whoops.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
stop that.
My bad.
Alright, we have 18 piercing, and I'm rolling lightning.
Cool. He's immune to lightning.
Just kidding, it doesn't matter. Why did I even declare you a sworn enemy? Damn. Well, I have advantage at least. So he has immunity, not resistance?
Immunity to lightning, yeah.
Well, good to know now. And, that is my turn.
Cool. Back over to the trash fight. Rui.
Okay. Oh no. I will move up just a wee bit. Is that enough? Yeah. Okay. So I do have a question actually. Concentration is not a problem here, but can I place somebody under my Hexblade's curse and also cast Hex on them? They do two different things.
You
Only
can
one
do
requires
you
concentration.
can do both, but it takes 2 turns to do it because they're both bonus action. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, great. So bonus action, I'm going to place them under my Hexblade's curse. Boom. I get a +5 to
Damage rolls.
attack rolls.
Damage
no,
rolls.
yeah, damage rolls. And crit on a 19 or 20.
Yep.
And I gain HP if I kill them, but okay. And now I'm just gonna attack him with my knives.
Go for it.
So close. I swear I thought Duskwing's plus was higher. 17, 18, 19,
Derek already nerfed you. Don't worry. Just kidding.
25. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Okay.
You're able
I'm
to
gonna
find
roll.
a small gap in its armor.
Great. I'm gonna roll on roll 20. Because I'm gonna roll a couple of things. Okay, 10 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
I am also marking him. Oh wait. Oh, but this is why I've never used Hex, because favored foe requires concentration. Is that correct? Because it says
I think so.
yes. Yes, it says until you lose concentration. It just doesn't say like it requires.
Yeah.
It's weird. So weird.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm just gonna do it for this turn. You know, get that extra 1d4. I got lots of uses of that. Oh, well, that was a waste. 1 damage.
Cool.
And then I will also send my swarm. 3 damage from my swarm. Okay. Did Godric hit them? Hit the Tarask?
With the blast of force, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one that had hit them. I was determining if I was going to use my Estrax. Well, wait. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, another 25.
Also hits.
Okay. 11 slashing damage.
Cool.
And you know, I will just go ahead and use a couple of hit die for my Estrax.
Cool.
Let's use 3. 3 hit die. How many do I have? 14. That's obvious. Sorry. D8. 1 to 9. 9 D8 for my Estrax. I'm getting very frustrated here because I wasn't expecting this Tarask. 33 damage.
And what
Do I
type
get
of
to
damage?
choose?
Yep.
I'm just gonna go slashing because I don't know.
Cool. What
And that seemed to
was
work.
yeah? What was the total again? 33.
Yeah, 33 from the
Cool.
Estrax.
Cool.
Oh, bummer. That is a 22.
22 misses. It hits part of the shell. Carapace, technically. But
Oh, 7 on the dice, so
nope.
that's okay. That is a 24.
24 misses.
Last one. Oh, 10 on the dice, so no go.
Nope. The rest bounce off the carapace.
Ugh.
Anything
Okay.
else from Rui?
Oh my gosh, I wasn't adding my +5s. I hit him twice.
Yeah,
So that would
minus
be
10.
+10. Yeah.
Yep. No.
I had it written down and everything. That is it for me. Thank you.
Cool. It is Waylon's turn. He's gonna go Waylon on Otto. As in a burst of cold and fire, makes his first attack against you. Otto does a 24 hit.
Yeah.
Cool. You will take. Okay. 14 slashing and. Sure. I've got where this is. I need to check how much damage again because I don't want to be unfair. Okay. 66 fire and 66 cold. Right. 60 damage, not 66.
132 damage. Damn. Sorry, Otto.
25 fire and
Are you sure?
25 fire and 20 cold.
Be cool if it was like an either or thing. That'd be
And
really
this is a both thing. Anyways.
All right.
It's like a comet.
And then he'll make a second attack.
Yeah.
Does a 34 hit.
Yeah.
Cool. You'll take.
And these aren't spells, right?
No, this is a sword.
Yeah.
That is grand total of 22 slashing and another. Actually, I think let me double check something to make sure. Okay, no, just 22 slashing.
Okay.
That's Waylon's turn. Graith.
Yeet. All right. All the humor of sequencing. So when I enter my rage, I can move half my movement,
Yep.
right? There.
Yep.
So I think like the actual wording on that,
You leap.
because of course we have to try it. As I just want to move a bunch, and then when I get in range to actually rage, put out a roar to see if you can frighten a Tarask. You know, we have to try. We have to try.
It's not frightened.
Yeah. Hey, we should try it. All right, so I get the rest of the way. Let's see. Before I do anything, will you allow me to attempt grappling something much larger than me, or no?
Sure, for the funnies.
For the funnies, all right. So we'll keep that in mind. I am just going to first attack Claw. As we roll recklessly, because getting crit by a Tarask, like that doesn't sound so bad. All right, that is not great. I think that's a 12. Or excuse me, plus 12. 22. It's still not good.
Still not good enough.
Yep, 22. Not good enough. And then, for funnies, why not? I will replace my second attack with a grapple attempt.
All right.
Yeet! It's a nat 20.
It definitely fails. Only 22.
Sick. As
Let's
I
see,
get my
Tarask is
32.
grappled.
All right.
Graith begins
there
to
any-
lift the Tarask.
Is there any significance of like arena to this room, or we just plop down in a hole with a Tarask, basically?
I mean, there's a doorway where it bursts through behind it, and the rest is walls. But
I have to think of in legal terms. It took me 55 to get there. I have functional 75. I can move it 1 square. I think the standard half. So for maximum cool factor, I guess I'll see if I may be permitted to like drag it 1 square.
as you see, Graith pulled the Tarask 5 feet, which looks rather
Hey, man.
impressive.
That's actually pretty impressive.
That's
we
actually
so
really impressive.
strong.
we diminished that a little bit. It's actually kind of cool.
Actually, really cool.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, does that? Thanks, man. Does that
I didn't know Otto
do we
was
have any
here to make
extra?
an echo.
Do I have any extra advantage, or does anybody else have any extra advantage of the room behind they came from? With that?
No, that's too big. So
Yeah,
no.
fair enough. I'll just use my. Oh, but I have it in a grapple. Oh, I have a claw attack. How high is the ceiling, Garrett? Can I jump with?
It is 60 feet high.
Can I jump with it with the claw attack? It's been a while, man.
I mean, it's just an athletics contest, but it replaces one of your attacks and does more damage that way.
Yeah. Let's just. It's been a minute. Let's try this out.
Ooh. DC, yeah, it's not even contested. Just athletics check.
Yep. Plus extra for the beast shit, presumably, right?
Yeah. Well, plus that'll add to your height. If you
so-
if you hit DC 30 though, you have hit the max height. So.
All right. So it is first off just a strength check. So advantage roll for raging.
Yep. Advantage.
All right.
Athletics. Yep.
That only got me to 25.
So you're at 50 feet now, so you can add the extra feet with your.
Is that also with advantage, or is that just we did like a straight roll? I forget.
That's straight roll.
That's straight roll. All right. And that is a 26.
26. It adds 1 feet per result, I think, on that, or.
I forget how we've done it. It's been a minute. I just wanted to flex.
Whatever, I think it is. You hit the ceiling. Whatever.
All right. I'm doing my fucking best to style with this thing.
Yep.
As
you
I
do
momentarily
66
think about
damage.
Core Deer Sacrifice and also realize it's a much smaller beast. I handle it my way.
66, and you will add your Ashana damage.
Nice. 6d6s?
Yep.
Let's roll it on. Roll 20 here. We rolled garbage. 17 plus. Just the Ashana itself will be 25. So cumulative, what's that, 42 damage?
Yep. As Kraith, how do you lift and drop the trask or whatever? How do you doing?
I suppose just to accommodate some of the largeness of it all is me just digging into whatever scales along the carapace of the foot I can, and then just momentarily in like a Ashana empowered sort of, glowy burst, just like whoosh straight up, just kind of pulling it as it rides a bit. It's like boom into the ceiling, hopefully, and then drop it back down.
Yep, and you just
Never
pop
really
it back
letting go
down.
of my quarry.
Yep. So that places one of your attacks. Keep going as you will.
That was attack, grapple, claw. So I'm done.
Cool. Mida, we're staying in this room for now.
So are you where you are properly on the map, Craig?
Yeah, things came back down.
Yep.
Okay, so you're not like under it, you're actually there?
Yes.
I would like to cast Chaotic World.
Nice. I remember. So I pull that up just so
and
I have
like
reference.
Do like a that, but like spherify it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I want it to be like firmly within the Tarask. However, leave my boy out of it.
Yep.
And yeah, that's
Hello.
It is. That's my turn.
What did you do?
I placed some wiggity wag goobity goo over it, and so it's kind of distracted, kind of sort of. So if it fails an intelligence saving throw, it asks every time it tries to do an activity or like an action bonus action movement. It has to do another intelligence throw. If it fails, it can't do it.
Oh, Lord.
So it's like a two-stepper. If it fails first, then it has to be like, "Hey DM, can I do this? Hey DM, can I do this? Hey DM, can I do this?"
Yep. Very good. Chaotic World.
Resolve, attack, response, resolves.
Also,
yeah.
Roll a d20 about it.
Just stop me if you have a response.
Roll a d20 for wild magic.
So it's a 1 that makes it go off, right?
Yeah.
Not a nat 20?
That's true. That is true.
Well, there we go, boys. I wasted it.
Oh, God.
Another one.
Just as unlikely.
You've already used your Tithe Chaos, right?
But I slept. So I just got it back.
Right. Yep. Cool. Anything else, Myron?
No, please, Mr. Tarask, no hurt. Thank you.
Gleeble.
Gleeble. All right. He's not bloody, is he?
He is not bloody.
Woo. Okay. Gleeble approaches the squishy.
That's really.
Yes. Cool. I'm gonna fire off. We'll be short and sweet here. A heightened to give him disadvantage. With a 7th level chain lightning on him, and I'm pretty sure there's nothing else around him. So no other. Yeah, it's just pretty empty.
No other enemies that you can see.
Yeah, and
Dex
then
save it?
it is a dex save. Yeah.
It failed.
Woo! So that'll be a whopping 80 damage, and I'm gonna go ahead for my bonus action and blap a little lightning gem down safely over here. I think if I can.
Cool. So if it backs up, it will hit. The
Yeah.
unit space occupied, but yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
So if it
Yeah,
backs up,
yeah.
he will set it
Or
up.
maybe because the range is 20. If I put it there. Yeah, let's put it 20. Yeah, the original spot's fine.
This one right here.
Yeah, or I think I had it. Let's just put it right there. Put it right
Cool.
there. That's safe.
Cool. Anything else, Gleeble?
Weeble out.
Gleeble out. Dark Orange turn. His turn to stab Otto.
Nice.
I am so
I mean,
sorry.
no.
Oh man. Okay.
Being friends with Poppy is such a chore, right?
Oh,
Wouldn't have it any other way.
thanks.
Oh, anyways. Otto. How do you feel about a 26 to hit?
Yeah.
Cool. First take 14 slashing damage.
All right.
And
We finally
then-
hit the below 100 threshold.
Albert.
Then make a strength saving throw, Otto.
Oh my god. 25.
You are not disarmed as he slashes at your arm. But you will take another. Oh, not that one. You will take another 20 slashing damage.
Okay.
As he's attacking with his halberd. Very dark and spooky halberd. He attacks you again.
Oh my god.
29 to hit.
Yeah.
Otto, take
Do it this time.
20 slashing damage.
Okay.
Start again. Fuck it. Let's go.
That'd be so mean.
It's a bad dude.
So mean to disarm you again. But I don't see another one I want to do right now, so. Yeah, make
Another one.
Make another strength
God.
saving throw, why not? As I quickly double check this out once per turn time.
17.
Always remember that was your friend Crate that said that from the void.
I know.
As you are disarmed, your Oathkeeper going to the ground as you take another 25 slashing damage.
Right?
Then the third attack. Oh, it's only a 21 this time, Otto.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really hoping you'd be able to stop this one like your bare hand. Anyway, it's just a 16 slashing damage on this last one.
Okay.
Then you'll use his bonus action. As he takes on a ghastly appearance, not too dissimilar from Form of Dread, but legally it is Form of Dread. But legally, it's not Form of Dread. Legally, he doesn't become a skeleton. That's important to say. But he does become more menacing.
Scary.
Scary.
Like a Nosferatu vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah, more of a Nosferatu vampire, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But that's Darkhorn's turn. How you feeling, Otto?
We are below 1/3.
What does Poppy see as you were just ripped to shreds at two different blades?
Well, fire and ice and oil.
Just abject horror. All of my nightmares coming true in front of me.
But Otto, it is your turn.
Oh my god, it is my turn. Okay. Let's see here. Picking up the blade is going to be an action, isn't it?
It is just an item interaction, but he will get an attack of opportunity.
Right.
From a reaction. It makes you feel any
If
differently.
only Otto could be in two places at the same time.
I know, right?
Nothing.
It's a good joke every time.
Let's see here. So yeah, we're gonna summon the Echo right behind Darkhorn.
Cool. Back at Watto.
He still has his weapon though, right?
He does, as a Torian version of Otto appears behind him.
Hey, look over there.
Waylon glares as you do that. Not Waylon, Darkhorn. Should we put him there or there? Does it matter?
Behind Darkhorn.
Cool.
Haha, it's the version of me that wants to tell and didn't lose.
Okay. Sure, I'll make it a deception check to see if you don't get attacked as a reaction. Sure.
So wait, you're saying I have to roll deception? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you have to roll deception.
Yeah, we got a 2.
Doesn't even bother to look. Guess he knows your tricks. Very studied.
Damn. We
Very
tried.
focused on killing the Otto in front of him.
Damn, we tried. Alright. I guess the Echo is going to go swinging.
Go.
Wow, that was almost a nat 1, but instead it became a 19.
As Darkhorn is able to parry that blow.
Rude. How about a 32?
Doesn't parry that one, though.
Alright,
Not a crit,
cool.
by the way.
Not a crit, by the way. Dragon, fiend, or undead?
I'll call him an undead today.
Oh my god.
Heavens.
Boys, it's
Fail
happening.
God.
Isn't that damage lightning damage?
Radiant.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, so let's get the slashing out of the way. Oh my god, that was almost max slashing.
Nice.
So 27 slashing.
Nice.
12 radiant.
Howie.
And then there is extra because I'm attacking with Echo. There it is. Oh, no. Okay. And then let's see. Attack number 3. This time, I'm going to punch Waylon in the face so I can unleash Incarnation with the Echo.
Okay. Make a unarmed strike.
23.
You do manage. If it makes you feel, it won't double, so I'm not going to bother. But you do definitely have advantage on that attack.
Oh, sweet.
You hit anyways, because that damage can't be doubled anyways. Because I don't think you have any unarmed fighting feats.
No, I don't. It's more so just like a haha punch, and then the Echo gets to swing for 34 go through.
34 does go through. How much damage do that unarmed strike?
6.
Nice.
It's more so of like a haha, look at this, and then the Echo just kind of.
Yep.
Oh
The
my
lob and
god!
drill attack.
Yeah, almost max damage again. 26 slashing.
On Darkhorn.
Yep, on Darkhorn.
Cool.
Almost max radiant. 15 radiant.
Cool.
What is going on here? And 12 necrotic.
All right, we will resist that one. Just
Oh,
resist.
good to know. Good to know. So if I went to try and pick up my sword, could I then action surge to go attacking again if I survive?
I mean, you could do that. Technically, you wouldn't have to pick up the sword, but that would be the cool way to do it. Technically, you could ask action surge regardless, and do that. But the cool way to do it would be to pick up the sword.
It'd be so cool.
That's what I'm saying. Is I'm going to pick up the sword and then start swinging again.
Cool. He will reaction attack you as you go to pick up your sword.
How many
Yeah, I'm going to go
reactions
pick up my
does he
sword.
have?
That's his reaction. That resets on his turn.
And as he does that, I'm going to have the echo throw itself in front of it.
Okay, it is a 30 to hit.
Oh yeah, the echo will take that.
But it is only 17 slashing to the echo.
Okay, yeah, the echo's still up.
Kill. As you throw him. I don't know. There. Does it stay in place? I don't remember.
It jumps in front.
Yeah, I'm just gonna push you out of the way
to protect.
No offense.
And now that has happened, do.
You have advantage because
yeah, boy.
Flanking.
All right, let's get to swinging. There's a 27.
Yep.
Wow. That'll be 25 slashing.
Cool.
And 13 radiant.
He is now bloody.
We go again.
Go.
23 to hit.
23 does hit.
Okay. 23 slashing and 9 radiant.
Cool.
And then the last one, which will also be Unleash Incarnation on Waylon.
Nice.
Since that's where the echo can hit.
Cool. Echo can reach Darker.
Oh, it can?
Yeah. This one
okay.
It won't be advantage, but yeah.
Right. So then 34 dark to hit Darkarn with myself.
Yep.
And then with the echo, that's going to be a 19. So I'm guessing that's a no.
19 misses, yeah.
All right. So then that's all right. I can reroll that. So let's reroll that. And it gave me the same number anyways. All right, 22 slashing. And 9 radiant.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Darkarn, are you done?
Yeah, I'm looking through everything just to make sure. I did my bonus action, blah, 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 blah. Yep, all right.
Cool. Darkarn will use his legendary action at the end of your turn to disappear in a cloud of smokes away. Back over here. Trying to catch his breath.
Wait, hold up. Do I see that he's over there now?
When he appears, yeah.
Get back here, you coward. I didn't run away.
As he looks to respond, he starts being filled with arrows from Snap.
Unless.
Let's go! That's my
Hit
sister!
It sits on
My
30.
sister.
30 and 27. And
Where's
you
our
see-
DMPC for the Trask?
Bro,
Y'all are
it is
fine.
You have Kraith. You have Kraith. What are you talking about?
Y'all are fine.
I'm about to get
Anyways,
bored, bro.
you see Darkharn explode in a blast of fire, not too dissimilar from your blow up gems, Poppy.
Love it.
Not too dissimilar.
She chose fire. Interesting.
As there's no
Second health bar.
joy. there's no joy in her eyes as Darkharn disappears in a cloud of fire. As she just stares coldly at where her father's disappeared, but I'm going to leave that as a cliffhanger to see what his state of being is. And we'll quickly go to the Tarrasque turn. I don't know, just 5 attacks on Kraith real quick. Everyone thinks he can handle it. It's fine.
I signed up for this as the melee combatant.
It's true.
You
All
did
right.
go for that hug.
No, we try.
27, Kraith.
That's a hit.
You'll take
Oh,
13.
We're doing this piecemeal. Okay, keep going.
13 after halving. It's easier on my end. 13 after the half. It's a bite into Kraith. A 35, I assume, hits.
Yep, keep going.
Kraith will take, after halving, 15.
Okay.
Only a 21 on the third hit.
That's the exact
Okay.
number. Sad.
All right.
Very sad.
You'll reduce, that'll be a 12 after halving.
Cool.
Okay. I'll mention something in a second, I guess. You are grappled by the bite. You're grappling each other whatever. We'll figure that out next
That
time.
just means both our speeds are 0. That's all it means.
Well, that I meant more of the what does it look like? But anyways. Especially how it's getting this tail attack on you. 26.
You don't worry about that too much. That's a hit.
Cool. And that is halved down to 14.
Okay.
The last one, it's just the horns. Don't think about it too much. 25 to hit.
Sure is a hit.
Halved down to 17. Lastly, make a DC 20 strength save. To see if
What
you're
happens if I
prone.
fail this one?
Just to see if you're prone.
Oh, prone, not consumed. Okay.
Yeah. That's
Gotta
next.
check.
That's next time.
My bad. So it's strength save.
Yep.
What's the DC?
20.
Oh, okay. I got a 24.
Cool. As you are not knocked prone, sliding down the gullet of the Tarrasque, you are seeing Kraith bitten through, probably like part of his, but he is also holding on as you see him in the mouth of the Tarrasque. But
Calculated.
Without a single drop of blood spilled, not below half health, by the way.
But that is where we will end tonight's session. In the midst of two very different battles.
Woohoo.
And the hose. That has been our session of Ashana Rising. Thank you. We will be back next week with more Ashana Rising. Until then, we on point.
Have a mighty fine week.